My hands steady, I feel ready, but my legs heavy, I don't get it. How come I haven't hit it already? Still working, I'm still learning, I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught in it. I'll be popping off and hit your ass, dropping all your shit. Yeah, I promise this, I got promises, you ain't stopping this. Cross my shit, you'll be knocked unconscious, bitch. That's the consequence, I got this, I will not quit. Man, I'm on it, honest, I'm gon' launch quick, then I'm gone. It's just a matter of time before I'm over the climb and moving under my prime. Just quit my 9 to 5, I'm rocking, and they watching, cause it's shocking. Dropping all these top 10 songs, no stopping. It's time to live my life, it's time to live, not die. Wish I could slow down time and just enjoy the climb.
And I'm the one to get it, bro. I swear to God I get it, bro. So don't just let me get it.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm gon' get it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the one to get it, bruh. I swear to God I'll get it, bruh. Hey, I ain't never giving up. Yeah, I never give up. I got this, man, I got it. I will not quit, I'm on it. Never off it. Got the block lit, I'm toxic. Spitting logic, make them nauseous. Honest, can I stop this? Never cautious, drop it. I'm the hardest. Knock, knock, bitch, watching. I'm the fucking king of rock, bitch. Profit, spitting hot shit. Off topic, chronic. I think I'm motherfucking lost it. Making back, matter of fact, making racks where it's at. Have my back to the mat, not an act, that's a fact. We attack in a back, don't react, no react. Think I'm black, off his back. While I rap, not to snap, throw a jab, give a crap. We're advanced, I'm the man. Got a plan better than most brands. Goddamn, I'm a rhyme till I die. Never lie, that's a lie. I don't try, I defy. Yes and nah, that I'm right, yeah. Like a student though, working on a movement, yeah, I'll do it cause I'm in the zone. And you know that I'm ready for the shows. How it goes, I don't know, but I'm waiting till I'm chose. Front row, here I go. All these people wanna know what you think of them lately. Do you really love me or do you really hate me? On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you grade me? All this social media has got me going crazy lately. Everything's inflated, mainly everyone's invaded. Privacy is naked, man, I really hate it. God, I really hate it. I just wanna make it through all this fake shit. Living in the real life, living for some real times. Talk about the real climb, passionate in real rhymes. Steal time back from my 9 to 5, taking back my fucking life. I just wanna feel alive.
And I'm the one to get it, bro. I swear to God I get it, bro. So don't just let me get it.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm gon' get it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the one to get it, bruh. I swear to God I'll get it, bruh. Hey, I ain't never giving up. Yeah, I never give up. Fake it till I make it. Motherfucking take it back from these haters. Playing tracks for the traitors. Got the passion in depths when it happens. Factions take actions, drafting their captains. It's happening, I'm raising my status. Facing the madness, I'm out gaining traction. Avoid the distractions, I'm snapping, no captions. Attracting reactions, adapting, attacking, commanding the masses. I'm practicing habits, I don't fucking ask this, I just fucking grab it. I am never static, massively active, expanding, backslid, planning to happen. So I will go capture it and I'ma stay after it. I'm gon' fucking master it, put them on blast it. They will never last it, don't be so dramatic. Not my demographic, this shit is democratic. They vote effects, yeah bitch. Yeah. Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled.
It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside. I'm alone, I'm alright.
It's so cold.
Break down, always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, picking fate now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, hoping I can find my way even when I'm feeling down. I fight, even when I don't know what is right. I'ma pick a side, and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate, and I will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan.
It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright.
It's so cold.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy.
hello, everybody. How are we doing tonight? How's it going? How's it going? Whoo, we got a great turnout again tonight. This is awesome. Okay. Hope everyone is doing well today. Or tonight, rather, excuse me. I am having a fantastic night so far. This is going to be a lot of fun. I am very, very excited. A little nervous, but I'll be fine. Y'all just get used to the nerves with me, okay? It's just a thing, okay? It's gonna happen. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Yeah, today was an interesting day. I had to give Peepaw what for this morning. That was fun. And then go and hang out with Nerdy John for a little bit. That was awesome too. That was really fun. Potentially gonna do a members only stream with him on Tuesday. Not sure yet, since he exceeded his membership goal today, which was awesome. For those of you who came out to that, thank you. That was a lot of fun too. Okay. Alright, let me just say hi to the chat real quick. We've got Spectre, Red, Pidgey, I think, there's Mr. Huck, of course. There's Purple, Rennie. Oh, there's Peepaw. Hi, Troublemaker. Slim. We got Rag. Let's see here. Yeah, we got the usual suspects. Nintendo Mail. Cool. Awesome, awesome. Oh, there's Maggot. Hi, Maggot. Cool, cool. Okay. All right, let's bring the guest of honor in, shall we? Here we go. Oops. Hello, Xylie.
I don't know why you're nervous.
I'm always nervous. I'm always nervous when it comes to these streams. I don't know. I'll be fine after a few minutes.
You're on my stream all the time. Why are you nervous?
I don't know. I can't explain it. I always get a little.
Stop.
I
You're
know.
a streamer now.
I
You can
know.
almost say professional because you get donations. Get out of here.
True. Yes, I know. Just give me like a minute and I'll be fine. I'll be okay after a few minutes. How are you today, ma'am?
I'm doing all right. I went and bought my new washer today because I had to. God, my washer was less than a year old and it was a top loader, and apparently my husband's work clothes is too heavy, so I had to go buy a new one today.
Oh, what kind?
Yep.
What kind did you get?
Samsung front loader.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We have a front loader washer that we got from my parents, and now we have a front loader dryer. We didn't before, but now we do, and those are so nice.
Yeah. I hate front loaders. I'm gonna be honest. I hate front loaders, but it's too much maintenance. I just want to be able to wash my clothes and just move on. But no, these new ones, you have to do all the maintenance to them and wash them down. And it's just drives me insane.
Yeah, I figured that out with my washer too after a while. But this one was a hand-me-down that they gave us like when they were moving. So the washer itself is maybe 4 or 5 years old, maybe.
Yeah.
So it's still working great, knock on wood. It's still working fine. The dryer we just got a couple months ago. So that's but yeah, so that's obviously still working well and all that, but yeah, so how's it going with you? Besides the
I'm doing
stuff.
good.
Yeah.
It's Nintendo Mail's in the chat going, I like Xylie, don't get me wrong, but I get scared to talk in there. Then don't call in Nintendo Mail. Jesus.
There's nothing to be scared. Hey, if I can do it, she's right. If I can do it, you can do it, okay?
Dear God.
Dude, how many times do you think I've been on your stream?
I mean, dear God, people act like I'm Cruella de Vil. I am not.
No, you are not. No, not at all. No. Mm-mm.
I come off a little abrasive, but I'm not like, I mean, I am an asshole. Don't get me wrong. I'm an asshole, but I'm not like a bad asshole. I'm like a good asshole.
Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
an asshole for good, not for bad.
Asshole for good.
Yeah.
That's gonna get clipped.
Oh, and I would like to say hashtag Pizzle Party. All right, I've been following this drama. Hashtag Pizzle Party. I don't care what Peepaw got to say. And by the way, I'm sorry, he busted your ass. You did cackle when Maggot said that. I've been over it plenty of times. You cackled when Maggot said it, so he did get you.
I didn't deny the cackling part.
Yes, you did.
Not at first. Not at first.
You denied the cackling at Maggot. You tried to pull it off and say it was something on your stream, but ma'am, you cackled when Maggot said that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about because I do this for a living. I saw what you did.
Okay, fine. Fine.
Spectre, just because you're putting a Matt L now, it does not compensate for you doing a Matt W last night, okay? And that's why you got timed out for 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Little too late there, sir. Little
Yeah,
too late.
Little late.
Little late.
Little late.
Oh, that stream last night was fun, too. These last few streams that you've been doing have been really fun.
Because Matt is a jerk.
Well,
Matt is a jerk. I'm sorry. And somebody has to listen. Everybody walks around here going, "Oh, Matt is such a great guy. Oh my God, he's like one of the truth people. He's like one of the people you can go to, and you know you can talk your problems on now recording." Da, da, da. Me and Maggot are the only ones that will call his ass out.
True. That is very, very true.
He's a jerk.
That is very,
he's a
very
jerk.
true. But he's a good jerk. I don't know. No,
He's not. See, that's what I'm talking about. That ass kissing right there. That's what I'm saying. Me and Maggot are the only ones that will call Matt out.
Oh, that's too funny. Well, he's coming on next Saturday, so that'll be interesting.
Good luck. You see how he acts. Just saying. Good luck.
Oh, that'll be really fun.
Why is Matt catching strays? Because Matt deserves to catch strays, Peepaw. You deserve to catch a stray too. With that fake beef. At least the beef between me and Matt is real. You and that beef between you and D-Max was fake as all hell, and we can pick up on how fake it was from the beginning. At least me and Matt know how to gaslight people.
Say it.
At least me and Matt know how to gaslight people properly.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That is very, very true.
Damn it.
You and Matt are a team, I swear. Well, you guys have been a team now for quite a while, but I swear the both of you together.
In all honesty, Matt, as much shit as he gives me, alright, look, so this is between me and you. Nobody else can know this, okay? So, the 20 people that are in here, don't y'all say a word. I swear to God, I will fucking deny everything, okay? I'll pull a KHuck real easy, alright? Look, when it comes to Matt, I have a soft heart for Matt because Matt, one of my first interactions with Matt, so Willie Mack was my day one commentary bro, right? Mm-hmm. And because of Willie Mack, that's how I got in good with Tipster after me and Tipster hated each other. We saw how that turned out, but it's not Willie Mack's fault. But because of Willie Mack, I believe that's how I started calling in the Days show. Oh. And by calling in the Days show, I met Matt. And we were talking about something, and right before I was clicking out, I said goodbye. Right before I clicked out, Matt called me an old bitch. So I decided to click back in. And I'm like, did you just call me an old bitch? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, you right. And I left.
Oh!
And ever since then, me and Matt been cool.
Wow, I didn't know that. Wow. Oh, that's funny. So how long ago was that? Because that was when he was
last year.
Was it last year?
That was last year. Yeah, because I've only been in the commentary community for a year and a couple months.
Wow. You know what? Because I think that was right around the time that I started watching you. Because I think I've said this before. I coincidentally found you through Tipster.
Well, you're on the better side now.
Yeah.
Saying.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Well, I think it was a stream that he was doing. It was a VOD that he uploaded. And it was him and a couple of other people. Leon was there too. That's how I
Yeah.
first met Leon or heard Leon. Leon was there, and two other people. I can't remember who they were, but they.
That's my little homie right there. I
Yes.
love me some Leon.
Yes.
Leon, I'm auntie and he's my nephew.
Yes.
I love me some Leon. I
Yes.
will fight somebody over Leon.
Right. Yeah, I know that's right. Yes, Leon.
That's
is
my little
awesome.
homie.
Leon
Yeah.
is the best. Yes. He
Yeah.
and you can tell with the both of you how well you two work off of each other as well too, and how much you two love each other. It's very, very sweet.
Yeah.
And how much shit you guys both give each other too. It's so funny.
You know what though? It's all love because when we need each other in the background, we're there for each other.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Honestly, and I'm the same way, and it's the same way with Matt.
Right.
The
Right.
same way with Matt.
Oh yeah. And I think that is why, you know, you and Matt both can work off each other so well, and you and Leon can work off each other so well. And I know that, you know, it's a lot of people tend to think, oh, why are they fighting? Why are they doing this? Why are they doing that? Because do you not know them? Like, come on now. Have you not been watching long enough to know how they both operate or how they operate?
Yeah, exactly.
But no, and then he was doing a stream with Leon and two other people, and they were going over Quantum TV. I think he was resurfacing at that point. I don't know, but they were talking about him and a call that Ackman was in with Papa Gut and like a few other people, and then you came in. Like a little while later, I think they were like in the middle of the stream and he was playing a game, and I heard you talking. I'm like, who is this? I like her. So that's when I found you, and I've been with you ever since.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, those were, that's one thing I see it starting to pick back up now, and I'm starting to see it pick back up with the newer creators, because I don't care what Maggot Edit says, and I don't care what people say about Maggot Edit. I look at Maggot Edit as a creator because, and Hannah also, but I'm closer to Maggot. I look at both of them as creators for the simple fact on how they clip. Even though they don't have channels that they don't really put a lot of stuff to, but the way they clip and how they can clip things together and even edit it and stuff, to me, they're creators. Even though they're putting it on Twitter, it's still a creative process that they do. And I look at Maggot Edits like a creator. I do.
I do too. Yeah, 100%.
I don't look at her as a viewer. I look at her like a creator. Just she doesn't have a channel, but she has a Twitter, and I think she does amazing. She does good work.
She has a channel.
So.
She has a YouTube channel.
Does she have a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
That bitch. Does she really? Does she upload on that YouTube channel?
Yeah, she actually did the other day. Hold on, let me pull it up for
I'm
you.
looking right now. Hold on. Excuse me.
Yeah, she has yeah, hold on, give me a second. She's uploaded like a couple of like different shorts and stuff. You know those clips that she made this week with Now Recording and D-Max? Yeah, she uploaded it on there.
See? Okay, I'm subscribed now. There we go.
Yeah, she's got the D-Max short, the Now Recording one, the one with Beavers, that he's the horniest co-host ever.
He is.
There's
She ain't wrong.
Yeah, there's a couple of anime ones in here. There's the one with Peepaw being disappointed with D-Max and Slug. There's a whole, yeah, she's got quite a bit on here.
Well, I just put her link in the chat.
Oh, well, thank you. Yes, thank you.
Mm.
Yep. She's been upload. I told her the other night when I had her on, I'm like, you need to upload more on there. I think that would be really fun. And so yeah, and next thing I know, I saw that those two shorts were on there. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, she should. She's good at it.
Oh yeah, she's very good at it. Yes, I agree. Yeah, Maggot Edits is awesome. I love her to death. She's great. Having her on the other night was very interesting. Got a lot of clips out of it though, I'll tell you what.
I feel like one of these days I'm gonna get in trouble having Maggot on.
Why?
Because she's crazy as hell. And her and I feed off the same chaotic energy.
True. No, I don't see that happening. Well, that it would take a lot, in my opinion. I think that would take a lot for that to happen. I think. Well, I don't know. Well, I personally don't see that happening, but yeah. So I'm hoping to have her. I'm trying to figure out something to do with her for next week, because I'm thinking that, and I thought about this earlier, and I wasn't sure exactly how to go about saying this or not, but I think I'll just go ahead and say it while I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking of having her on once a week as a reoccurring guest.
You sure you want to do that to your channel? No, I'm just kidding. Kidding. That was a joke. A joke. That was a joke. No, that'd be cute. That'd be good.
Yeah, because I think that we both worked really well off of each other the other night, and that was so much fun having her on and having everybody.
It's good
else
to see
in.
women being able to get together. That is
Yes,
awesome. I
yes.
love women working together.
Yes.
That's amazing. I'm not the misogynist that Matt Pitt swears that I am.
No. Well, okay. Speaking of that, I think that there's a bit of a difference. So, okay, clarify the pick me thing, please. Where did that come from? Or why is that like a thing with associated with you? Because I explain that.
Because I'm quick to call somebody a pick me if they're like, oh, you know what a pick me is, right?
Someone who's like, oh yeah, look at me, I want the attention, look at me, like somebody like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm quick to call that out.
Okay, yeah. Well,
because here's the thing. Pick-me's aren't just women. Pick-me's can be men too.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
I
agree.
With me, I'm not going to beg for somebody's attention. I want obviously I want the attention. I have a channel, right?
Right.
But I want the attention based off of the caliber of what I do on my channel, and not because, I want to kiss your ass so you can, promote my channel or something like that. I'm not going to do that.
Right. Well, yeah. That's what I'm
not going to kiss somebody's ass.
Well, no, and I would, and no, absolutely not. No, and that's the thing, is that I'm going to be honest. When I first started out on this, and I will get to that too in a minute, I said this to people, and I immediately got called out for it, rightfully so, because when I was initially thinking of starting this up and trying to figure out what I was going to do, I really thought about, like, what do I want to do as far as, like, creation? Do I want to do reactionary stuff? Do I want to do interview stuff? Because I love talking to people. I love talking to any and all people, if it's not obvious. And I love having conversations. Conversations, to me, like, are very important in the aspect of getting to know one another. Whether I've been watching this said person for a while, or whether they're new, or whether they're just starting out and just want some advice, whatever it is, I love having conversations.
You're better than me, because I am incredibly picky on who I talk to now. Well, there's only one Discord I hang out in. One.
Right.
One. And I'm part of, oh dear God, let me see. I'm probably in about anywhere between 35 to 40. I don't talk in any of them.
Well, and I get
I'm
that.
only there if I need to call in, or it's there for a specific reason.
Right.
I do not like talking to people. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I get that because, of different things that you've seen or that you've heard, and no, I get that. Each person is different when it comes to that kind of stuff. But I'm still learning when it comes to that kind of stuff, because again, I'm still navigating my way through this.
It's a learning curve. It's definitely a learning curve. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And I've only been, it's hard to believe it's only been about 3 or so months. And
yeah.
It's, again, I've had the most fun with all of this, and I can't thank everybody enough, especially you, for giving me a shot with the broadcast. Well,
I liked your personality. I already knew that I wanted you to try out. I was just hoping you'd put your name in the hat, because I liked your personality.
Oh, well, thank you. I was going to ask you, what made you want to choose me to audition and to try out?
It was your personality.
Oh,
I liked your personality, and you had called in once before, and I just liked how you carried it, and I was like, well, I hope she throws her name in the hat, because I would like to try her out.
Shanry beat me to it. Do you remember that? Shanry beat me
Yeah.
to it. And then I nominated Leia and Bunny. I am responsible for Bunny. I take full credit.
Yeah, it got to the point where it was just it got to the point where we were literally in a tie. One person said Bunny. It was between, because it was me, Eva, and Mystic, and it was all three of us that were voting, right?
Mm-hmm.
One person said Bunny, one person said Eva. I mean, one person said Bunny, one person said Rennie, and I'm sitting there going, I can't choose between the two because they both bring something different to the table.
Right.
And I'm like, oh God. And then it kept going again. Bunny, Rennie, can't decide. Bunny, Rennie, can't decide. And finally I said, fuck it, we're getting two. All right, we're going to take both of them.
And that was the one of the best decisions I think that you've ever. Mama. Here we go. I was waiting for it. Okay, here we go. Mama Misogynist for 333. Look at these two pick-me's over here. Couldn't be me, just saying.
At least I have a big window. Just saying.
By the way, did he get...
That's all I got to say.
Has he gotten that fixed yet? Is that...
No, it won't.
No?
This shit happens to men.
I know!
This shit...
I know! It's only
The
him!
small window thing happens to Matt at least once every couple of months, and then it takes about a month and a half for it to fix itself. It's funny as shit.
I don't get it. Why does that keep happening to him?
Because it's karma, because of how much he fucks with me.
True. But, oh, that's too funny. But no, it's... Anyway, back to the podcast. Sorry. Thank you, Mama Misogynist. Appreciate you. Anyway. But no, and I told Brittany this, and I told Buddy this, and I will tell Eva on Sunday. I just need one more. That's Mystic. That's all I need is one more. That was probably the best decision I think that the three of you made, was adding in Bunny and Rennie. It seems like they've been there forever and that they've been there since the beginning, but they haven't, obviously.
They were the perfect picks.
Oh,
yeah. They both were the perfect picks.
Oh.
I couldn't have asked for better with those two, honestly. They fit right in. Bunny is making amazing shorts. Have you seen the shorts on the podcast?
Yes.
Bunny, those shorts are absolutely amazing. Rennie brings in about the stuff that I have no clue about with like the VTubers and she knows about some dramas that I'm like, girl, what the hell are you talking about? They both bring so much to the table. Rennie's also a streamer, so I don't have to stream every time, so she brings that. I mean, we couldn't have picked better.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. And that's why, after the auditions and stuff, everyone asked, do you think you're gonna get it? I'm like, even if I don't get it, at least I got a shot. At least I did it,
Yeah.
Because that was my first, well, not my first, but that was my first in a long time going into, I said this before on another stream, I think it was with Emax, that I was on a podcast with my friends who are currently upstairs, called the Unnecessary Tangent, and that channel's on YouTube, and we did that for, I wasn't on a lot of episodes because they started it before I joined, so I was on a couple of episodes, and I really liked it because, again, I get to talk, and I love to talk. What else is new? But we did that for about a little over a year. So we did that we started that in 2020, and then COVID hit, had to obviously take a break and whatnot, and then then we started back up again after a few months, and then that ended in around the end of 2021. And so but again, I wasn't on every episode, I was on a few, and I helped out with it a little bit, but since then I hadn't done anything until the broadcast audition. And I've said this before, and I don't know if I've said this to you, I don't think I have yet, but it felt so right when I was auditioning with you guys. Like, I can't explain it. It literally felt so good and so comfortable, I guess is the best way to put it. I was a little nervous, yeah, but after
Oh no, you were nervous, and I think with your audition, I think that's what got you was your nerves,
Right,
because it
right.
was so much information, and it's just like it was almost like take a breath.
Right,
You know,
right, right.
you were really nervous, which is fine. It's just no,
Right.
but you were good. You were good.
Yeah. And after, in retrospect, I look at it, yeah, was it nerves to a certain degree? Yes, of course. But after, I thought about it, and after, hearing you guys say how good I did and how everybody else really liked that episode and stuff, and of course, I was on the episode with Bunny. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And just, but her episode was freaking hysterical, or her audition was hysterical. Oh my
Well,
God.
it was hysterical, but she fucking lied. I did not tell her to drink a gallon of fucking milk. She lied. Bunny lied. Bunny lied, and Xylie cried. Literally. Bunny tricked y'all. Y'all fell for that shit. I didn't tell Bunny to drink no damn gallon of milk. And she still maintains I told her to drink that gallon of milk.
She's still keeping up with it. I love it. But that, and even after like everybody saying how well I did and stuff like that, I'm like, maybe I can actually do this, and just see how it goes, give it a shot, and if I, if I don't feel right with it after a while, then I can just, pick something else to do or whatever. And I started this, and I've literally had the most fun I've ever had. This is legit, like, yes, does it get a bit stressful, like, trying to figure out, like, what I'm gonna do or something like that? A little. But I'm more comfortable in this space than, I'm starting to get more comfortable, I should say, in this space than I think that I've ever been. Like, I'm having the most fun. And the minute that I stop having fun, which I hope won't happen.
Oh no, that'll happen. It'll happen.
Yeah, and I hope it won't.
It'll
happen. For a
You'll
while.
either get burnt out, or somebody's gonna say something stupid and it's gonna stress you out. No, it's gonna happen. Don't act like it's not. It's never gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Well,
it's just it's all in how you handle it when it does.
Right. And I hope that when that time comes, that I actually can handle it to a certain degree. But again, and I told people all this, and I've said this before, the minute that it starts, to me personally, starts to feel like I have to make content, I have to do this, I have to do that, I'm just going to stop for however long, because I don't want it to get to that point, and it has...
I mean, unfortunately, if you end up doing it where, okay, like, my job is my YouTube.
Right.
Okay? If you don't upload or my thing, like live stream, and you don't do it after a certain amount of time, you get kicked out of the algorithm.
Right. Yeah.
That week I took off, I got kicked out of the algorithm. It happens. It absolutely happens.
I think I did too, because I took maybe, I don't know, because I took a week.
I mean,
off
it's easier
ago.
when you're smaller like this. But once you get to the point like you're monetized or whatever, you want to stay on the algorithm. I mean, if that's your goal. If it's not your goal, who cares then? You know what?
Right.
Upload whenever you want. Go live whenever you want. If it's just a side thing for you, absolutely do it whenever you feel like it, and bunk what anybody says.
Right.
But with me, because I want to keep in the algorithm. Yeah, it gets stressful sometimes.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine.
And it especially gets stressful sometimes because, like, I'm with the girls 1, 2, 3, 4 times a week. 2 live streams, a recording, and a premiere.
Right.
Right.
So,
that actually takes up a lot of time, especially the times that we stream.
Yeah. Yeah, because you guys are going live twice a week. Yeah, Mondays and Wednesdays now. Yeah, and then you guys record on Thursdays.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's a lot. But you know what though? it obviously, as you probably well know, it's paying off in huge dividends. I mean, you
No,
guys.
not huge. Okay, wait. Let's not get it twisted. It is not huge. It's not huge dividends. And you got to think the broadcast, we're splitting it 5 ways too. But it's
True.
not huge dividends. I promise you, it's not huge. But it's fulfilling. It's
Yes,
I genuinely like what I do.
Yes. Oh,
I do. I sometimes I stress myself out. IRL will get in the way where my IRL will stress me out and I feel like I don't want to do anything. But it's rewarding, especially with the broadcast. It's rewarding because I mean, I literally work with like 4 other cool ass chicks.
Oh yeah.
It's the thing is like, how do I put this? The broadcast is something that I have wanted to do and I have talked about, and Skip knows this because I've talked to this about with her. Skip's being my best friend. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do the broadcast for like 3 years now.
I
wanted to do something like that for like 3 years.
I was going to ask you, like, what that was going to be one of my questions. Like, what made you want to do this, and how did you find Mystic and Eva?
Okay, so this is where the whole Daddy Matt thing comes in. All right. I knew when I saw Eva on Edwin's streams. All right, I knew she was only co-hosting with him on Saturdays. Right? And I knew back then, I'm like, oh my God, she would be perfect for the podcast I want to do. She would be fucking perfect. Right? And I was thinking about a third, and I was talking to Matt about it. Matt's like, and Mystic had called into Dave's a couple of times, and I met Mystic. He goes, why don't you ask Mystic? She can be like your Lord Vega, because she's old school commentary. She's been around the commentary community for ages. She knows all the old lore and stuff like that. And I was like, that's a good idea. So I messaged Mystic and she liked it. And we did our first couple episodes and it went well. And then it got to a point where we're like, you know what, we need more people. And then that's when we got the other 2. But I knew I wanted to do it 3 years ago, but the time just wasn't right. There's just something about the fact of, one thing I like is I like it when women, and I don't care if it's acting, I don't care if it's music. Like one of my favorite rappers is Lil' Kim. And the reason why I liked Lil' Kim so much was because she could do it like the dudes.
Yeah.
She didn't have to be like all cutesy and stuff like that. She did it like the dudes. Her verses were just like the dudes.
Yep.
And I love seeing it when women can step up, and I'm not going to sit here and be all cutesy and look at me. I can do it like the dudes.
Right.
And I can stand on my own recognition. I love it when women can do that.
Right.
And that's one thing I love about the broadcast, because I feel like we do that.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I think that, like I said, with the way that the 5 of you now work together and how you guys mesh so well together, it's perfect. It's perfect. You can't ask, you know, and that's why. And what I meant to say by huge dividends, by meaning that you guys have a bigger audience now, you guys are monetized now, which is amazing. And you know, just that little that audition just changed everything for you guys, and I love it. And that's why I love to see content creators like get together like that, because the first time that I ever saw, or I never really watched Edwin until he was on your streams every so often. I didn't really know of him. I didn't watch him by himself. So I didn't really know who Eva. I didn't know Eva until she was until I saw her on the broadcast. And she's a great artist though too. Holy cow.
She really is. She's talented as shit, dude. Have you seen our thumbnails on the broadcast? That's all Eva.
Yes.
Eva does our thumbnails.
Yes. She's amazing.
I do the live stream ones, but she does like the funky looking thumbnail. I love her thumbnails. Like nobody does thumbnails like Eva. Yeah. I love them.
Yeah. She's an amazing artist, and Mystic is too. I mean, the artists in these communities, man, are in this community, excuse me, is amazing. Like legit. I could not add these, like the Mishy did my PFP.
I love Mishi. Mishi is my baby girl. I love her. She's such a firecracker.
Oh,
That's
I
my baby
know.
girl. I talk to
know.
her like every day.
She's awesome. And then
Mm-hmm.
Eva did my little figure right here for the Get KHuck. She did that one.
Yep.
Yep. But the artists they are all so talented. Ugh, it makes me sick.
Yeah. All I can do is yell into a microphone. I can't draw.
I can't either. But you know what? Promoting these artists and actually getting them out there is what matters to me.
I can't draw. I can't edit, but that's why I have Jaded.
I can't edit either.
Yeah.
That's why I've thought about, like, at some point, and I've said this before, at some point making videos, possibly, depending on if I, have the time for it or whatever, but I can't edit worth a shit, so I don't know. We'll see. But that's still down the pipeline. That's not anytime soon. But speaking of videos, are you still working on that video that you were trying to work on? Did you post that one already and I miss it?
What are you talking about?
I thought you were making a
on
video
the Thorpes?
Yeah. That was
I'm going to do a live stream. I'm not going to do a video.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Too much work to do a video. It's easier just to have my timestamps and do a damn live stream.
Oh, the Thorpes. Oh my God, the Thorpes.
Yeah, so I'm going to set up a live stream. Hopefully I'll be talking to Shamu soon, and I might try to get the Thorpes on.
Oh, are you still working on that? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Yep.
All of them, or just Ben and Grace? Or just well, I mean...
any of them that would come on, honestly.
Wow.
I'll talk to any of them.
Whew, that'll be interesting when that happens. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, let me read Spectre's message here real quick, because he did tip and I didn't want to interrupt. If you get on that funk, KHuck, I'll be the one to pick you up out of it, like I always do. I helped you all the way back to your audition. I ain't about to stop now. Aw, thank you, Spectre. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Now, that's why they call you a simp, Spectre. God bless him.
And there's a thing with him and feet too, apparently. So
yeah, I saw that, and I don't care. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. I was gonna say you don't want to know anyway.
I don't want to know.
I didn't want to know either. But then I did not want to know then when I found out. Anyway, so let's see here. So you guys dropped your episode today. It was the Willie Mack of Andrew Tate. Is that right?
Yeah, it was the latest Andrew Tate video by Willie Mack, yeah.
So yeah, just go check that out if you haven't already. Let me go link that in here real quick. Let me go find that. And of course, guys, any questions that you guys have for Xylie, just drop them in the chat. She's obviously watching. So just drop them in the chat. Feel free to do so. And yeah, well, she'll answer them as she sees them, if need be, or I can point them out too. Let me get that linked up here. Give me just a second. I should have had that ready, but I failed. Oh, and yeah, did you hear that I got a second monitor? Finally?
Oh, good for you. That's awesome.
Yes. Peepaw's philanthropy fund helped me out.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. He reached out to me last week with it and offered to get me a second monitor, and that's what I am currently using right now, and I love it. It is awesome. Speaking of computers, how is your computer?
Much better since it got fixed.
Oh, good. No other issues or anything? Everything... What was wrong with it? Did you ever find out what was wrong with it?
A bunch of technical terms that I don't know what they were saying.
Yeah, I wouldn't know either.
As long as it works, we're golden.
Yeah, true. True. Okay, let me get this pulled up here. Give me...
Nintendo Mail, yes, I play video games.
Yeah,
I hear shit from Matt Pitt all the time about my video games.
Yes, do you still play Destiny?
I mean, this season kind of sucks. None of us are playing right now, but hopefully next season we will be. I'm getting ready to start Final Fantasy 14 again.
Oh, are you? Oh.
Yeah, my third time starting all over in that game.
I wonder who got you on that one.
Well, actually, my best friend Skip plays it, and I told them I can't play that game unless y'all in the same like universe or whatever as her. Because if I play Final Fantasy 14 and I can't play with Skip, Skip gonna get mad at me, and I'll be like, nah. So, but fortunately, they're all in the same place, so that's good. I can play with them.
True.
How'd I meet Ruin Leon? Tipster.
Mhm.
I met Ruin Leon through Tipster.
Yep. So, how would you, besides, well, let me ask you, before I get to the other questions, I did have one question, speaking of Leon, and I wanted to ask this earlier. So, besides, like, obviously, like, auntie and nephew relationship-wise, like, how would you best describe Leon for those that, like, don't really know him very well? How would you describe Leon?
He's a little shit. He is. He can come across, like, people can take him as being rude because he's so blunt in how he talks. No, absolutely Nintendo male, I do not. I don't play Nintendo games, I'm gonna be honest with you. He can come off like he's really blunt, and some people might take it rude, but it's just how he comes across.
Yeah, no, he's...
Like, even sometimes he pisses me off.
Oh,
He
yeah.
pisses me off sometimes with the way he talks.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I know. He can be one of those that he is, again, with his bluntness sometimes. I've noticed that too, but I don't think he obviously doesn't mean to. I think that he just
No, he doesn't. I had to learn that about Leon. I
Yeah.
had to learn that about him.
Yeah, he just sometimes just a little carried away. That's all.
Yep.
Just a little. I love Leon. I do. He to me, I think that he is, not only is he a great content creator, but he is so funny.
He's a little jerk.
Just I can't, I don't know why. It just, those types of people just, I don't want to come off as and say something wrong, because it'll be held against me in the court of law with Leon, because he already holds it against me about me saying that you turn me on. So I better watch what I say. I don't want to get clipped for it. But no, Leon just has, to me, I think that not only is he a great content creator, but he does come off as a bit of a jerk, yes, but to certain people in a certain dynamic, I guess. But
The sensitive people. He
Yeah,
comes off
yeah.
as a jerk to people who are sensitive. Honestly, that's what it boils down to. It's people who are sensitive. Once they realize that, it's the same way with my personality. Once people realize, oh, Xylie's not just being an asshole to me. She's literally an asshole to everyone. She's not picking on me. That's just her personality.
Right.
Once you realize that about Leon, it's all gravy from there.
Right, yeah. And that, I figured that out, like, soon after he would come onto your streams, and I would see him on his, and I'm like, oh, okay. And that's when I just that's when I accepted it, so.
Yeah.
Let's see, is there any other questions in here? Let me get to a couple of other questions. Let me see. Let me get those pulled up here. Oh, here we go. I got a couple of questions from our favorite Nuclear Winter.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Nuke, I'm telling you, if these questions are bad, I'm kicking you out of the Xyliarchy.
They don't look... Oh, no, they're actually pretty good. The first one is, who's your favorite now recording boy?
They all suck. I'm currently in a shadow war with them, so.
Why are we in a shadow war? Why?
And you know what? Being how they rated me and what they said about me during the woman tier list, where a couple of them had nothing to say.
Mm-hmm.
And two of them said that Peanut was better than me, and there was only one that called everybody out. I'm gonna say Beavers. Because
go.
Beaver was the only real one when it came to me in that women's tier list, okay? Mitch didn't want to say something. Core didn't want to say something. Toxic and Matt Pitt wanted to say Peanut was better than me. Beavers called them pussies. And you know what? Beavers was right. So, Beavers.
I love Beavers. I do. He's the best. I do.
I don't even love Beavers, but Beavers.
I love Beavers.
And D-Max won't there, so D-Max don't count.
True. Yeah. He did edit it though, but he did come out and say that all us women were queens. I'm like, dude, come on now.
He was pandering.
Let's see here. Your favorite species of cat?
I really don't have one. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
I know now my husband wants a Maine Coon because they're like really big, and I would love a Maine Coon, and I know they have really good personalities and they're great with kids.
We used to have,
but I really don't have. I really don't have a. It's the cat. It's not really. It's like it's actually the particular cat. It's not about the breed. You know, I don't. You know. Yeah.
Well, we used to have two. One was Master Chief, named after Halo, and the other one was Kirby, named after the Nintendo character Kirby.
Right.
But Chief was we think that he had a bit of Mancoon in him. He didn't have the ears, but he had the bigness to him, and to a certain degree, I guess, and the coloring of a Mancoon. But or at least that's what I don't know. My husband had gotten them before I even came around, so I truthfully don't know. But that's what that's what he thinks. I truthfully don't know if that's true or not, but that's what he thinks. So, but
Pigeon Salad is asking, where did phrases like period, point blank, period, and just saying come from? I grew up saying those. I actually say those in real life. Mm-hmm. And what is it when I say when I like let me tell the truth or something like that? Like it's shit that how y'all see me on my channel is how I am in real life.
There you go. Yep, same with me.
I'm really not a different person. I'm really not.
I'm not either.
I'm the same.
Yeah, same. That's how you see me right now is how I am in real life too. Yep. Yep.
Well,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, what's the other questions?
Oh, his last question was, this is a good one. I think I know the answer to this one. What made you want to leave the tea community?
I was tired of being outraged every day. Yeah. And then I was tired of being outraged every day. It was literally your job to be outraged every day. And then I started seeing the hypocrisy where they would get mad at certain beauty creators for doing this, saying this, or whatever. But when their favorites did it, they wouldn't call them out. They would make excuses, and I got tired of the hypocrisy.
Yeah, I don't blame you there.
And I was tired of being outraged every day. If you weren't outraged every day, you'd end up getting called out.
No.
So.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Rag where is it? Do you have a top 3 or 5 list for cat breeds?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Spectre asked something here too. Give me a second. Let me get that pulled up here. Here we go. What would you say was your best experience with callers?
My best experience with callers?
That's what he said.
Like people who call in?
I guess.
Is it CALLERS?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Best experience? That one time it was okay. Now, granted, I've had truces and treaties. Okay, so I'm just telling a story about what happened in the past. But it's when I was fighting with S&T, and it was during the time of Floptina doing what he was doing, and they were talking a lot of shit in the Discord, thinking I won't seeing it, and I did a show, and I knew they would end up calling in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I end up exposing Luke trying to pull a ops on me, and it was grand.
I remember that. That was
I opt the oppers. It was amazing.
I remember that. Oh my god, that stream too. Wasn't that like a community? No, was that like a community chat or something labeled stream or
I
something?
don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I remember
But
that.
I do. I know. I know. I ended up titling it, whatever the title was, and then it was Xylie 2 S&T 0. It was amazing.
See,
Those were the good old days.
that was. I remember that stream. Oh my god, that stream! You have some of the best streams. I'm telling you what, they are so much fun.
Last night was amazing.
Last night was very, very good. Yes, last night was awesome. The night before was awesome, and your murder mystery that I think is going to be talked about now for a while.
I cannot wait till Jaded gets done. Jaded, why are you in this chat? You need to hurry up and edit that damn thing. But Jaded, no, don't take that serious. I don't need you to walk away from being my editor. But I can't wait for Jaded to, because she showed me some of the stuff that she wants to do for that, and oh my god, I cannot wait to see her edit it down. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, I can't wait either. I was going to ask you, I thought, I wasn't sure if it had posted or not, or she was like almost halfway done with it. I
don't know.
I was on the lookout for it today, and I was hoping that we could maybe watch it.
It'll be a couple more days before it's out.
Oh, that was, oh my god, that was so much fun. And I told you this the other night. I told you this when I called in the other night. I knew that you didn't know who they were in the
Verse is such a little asshole. I hate him.
I knew that you didn't know who they were in the Discord because I could tell that you were just freaking out. Oh,
Yeah.
that was so much fun though. But good on you for owning up that you knew about the Twitter though. Good on you for owning up that you knew about that, but still. And hello, Leon. How are you? Are you moved yet? Are you where you need to be?
He was doing grown man shit and getting groceries last time I saw.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He moved into his new place.
Oh, did he? Okay, good. So he got to his destination. All is good? Okay. I saw the couple of videos that he was making about like different responses and stuff on Twitter, and I'm like, what are you doing? While he was driving, because I guess he needed to entertain himself.
Yeah.
But I'm glad
he actually messaged me. He goes, please go live right now. I'm driving and I need something to listen to. I'm like, I can't. I'm playing D&D. And he's like, nerd.
Speaking of D&D, my friend Tim had a question for you. You probably don't know this, and it's okay if you don't. I literally just learned this the other day, so it's okay. Do you know what a gestalt is?
No. Okay.
A gestalt, for if you want to get into this, and this is something that maybe you can try out later, depending. It's a high-powered campaign variant where characters essentially take 2 classes at every level, choosing the best aspects of each.
Yep. You're speaking foreign to me, and no.
Well, what do you play again? What character?
I am a half-orc druid.
Half-orc druid. Okay, so you can take like a half-orc druid, and you can take the aspects of like what I am. I'm a barbarian, so you can take like the half of the things of a barbarian and be a half-orc druid barbarian.
I'm gonna be honest. The only reason why I'm playing D&D, I never did, and FPS Diesel is our game master. And I'm only playing it because it's with Rennie and Core and all of them. So that's the only reason why I'm playing it. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be playing it.
Fair.
I'm gonna be honest.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm not all into like I'm into like what Baldur's Gate is, although they're actually rolling dice in that game. But I was into like the stories and the books and stuff like that. I never played D&D, but I was into like the books and you know, all that other kind of stuff.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, and that's fair. But I've been playing now for quite a while. Pretty much with the same group of people that I play with now. My husband, my best friends in real life. They're, like I said, they're upstairs. You know, that I've known for like 20 years. So we've all been playing together for quite a while. So that's I I'm not
I have
as
to admit, Mystic likes to talk about it, and when she starts talking about it, I start to zone out a little because it's like, bro, I don't know what you're saying.
Well, it just depends on. It's the same way with me a little bit. It just depends on what, because they're all into it and they could talk about it for days on end. I probably could, depending on what the subject was about, but other
I
than that, I say
cannot.
the same thing. I'm like,
I cannot. I can tell you now, I cannot.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you just start playing just recently? Just this year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you like it though? Is it fun?
It's fun because of who I'm playing with, but
Yeah, true.
I wouldn't go and play with strangers. There's no way.
Oh yeah, no. You gotta play with people that you know and that you actually
Yeah.
interact with. Yeah, I agree. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed two other questions. One was from Rinny. Why does Xylie specifically like pink and purple? And how did she come up with her name? That's a good one.
Okay, pink and purple. Purple probably because of my love for Prince. Not gonna lie. And pink, I've always loved the color pink.
Mm-hmm.
Always. I've always loved the color pink.
Mm-hmm.
I used to joke saying it was the only girly thing about me. Was me liking pink. Because I was a huge tomboy. I was the one out there with my grandfather helping him work on cars, splitting wood, trimming trees, all the stuff. Like, I was like the first grandson before there was a grandson.
Yeah.
But the only thing girly about me is I like pink. And purple, I honestly believe it stems from me loving Prince so much. He was an amazing artist.
Yes,
so.
he was. Yes. Well, yeah, I agree. Well, and how did you come up with your name?
Okay, so remember how I told you I used to like to read the books and stuff like that, right?
Mhm.
Well, back in the day when the internet was a thing and there were chat rooms, right? I want to say it was MSN. I'm not exactly sure, but I used to go into do role play chat rooms. To the point where, and we didn't do the nasty role play chat rooms. We would either do like, what's the vampire one? The Masquerade. We used to either do masquerade role play or freestyle role play where you had a character and you just and on good nights we would role play so well in the chat rooms that it was like reading a book. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a character named Xylie, and I ended up started to write a book. I think I got like 6 chapters in where it was essentially Xylie's daughter, Xylie.
Oh.
And I just took that on, and that became my gamer tag on Xbox 360.
Oh, nice.
Xylie Star was my gamer tag. Well, it's still my gamer tag to this day.
Nice.
Mhm.
Oh, was it Vampire Masquerade? Is that what it was?
Yes.
Vampire
Masquerade,
I love
yeah.
that game. I love it. I love it too.
Yeah.
I love that. I love it.
Yeah.
We actually
So
played...
we used to role play like typing in the chat rooms, and sometimes we would go like some rooms we did Vampire Masquerade rules, and then like the room I used to always hold, it was like a free for all. The only thing is you had to role play your characters.
Oh,
you know.
Gotcha. Yeah, the thing that I like about Vampire, and again, we played. It's been a while. It's been about a year, maybe, if I were to take a guess. But we played Vampire just recently, like about a year ago. But we played before with my husband, and there was a story that my best friend told about my husband and a fire extinguisher. That he will never ever live down when we were playing a vampire session.
Yeah.
Long story short, this was before he was my husband, right? Like, I have a very long history with my husband. We've been together for 13 years, but I've known him for like 17, 18 years. And, but we were we were playing a session, and he got the brilliant idea to he saw a fire extinguisher in a room, or there was a fire extinguisher in a room, and he got the bright idea to shoot at it to try to explode the bad guys, but it failed, and there was fire extinguisher fluid everywhere. And so he realized that it failed, but then he tried again thinking that he was going to get a different result.
Well, he's a man, honey. That's what they do.
So that's one of the things that he will never live down, like ever.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
we give him all this shit for it. It's so funny. So yeah, he's probably gonna listen to this later and yell at me, but I don't care. Oh, here we go. Let's see. This one is from Red Chaos. What was the most craziest call-ins of all time? You just said that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And from Pigeon, what would you say is the craziest topic that you've covered, broadcast included?
The craziest topic? Oh, I don't know. Like craziest, like as in a crazy story?
Crazy story or crazy? Yeah, I guess I can think of one.
I mean, honestly, crazy story. I would say these damn Thorpes.
Yes,
Because
thank
those
you.
people are fucking nuts.
Yes, yes.
Second craziest would be the Krama community because those people are fucking nuts. Besides that, yeah, no, nothing else really. I mean, as far as craziness, like the craziest, I'm third craziest, Mr. Girl.
Yes, thank you. Yes, I was gonna say Mr. Girl. That was my answer. That was gonna be my answer. And Nintendo Mail asked, "Do you?" Oh my god. Do you have any secret crush?
I'm married. Why would I have a secret crush?
I don't know. That's what I was thinking too. I don't know. That was from Nintendo Mail. That's what he asked. I think that we got them all.
And I had a secret crush. If I wasn't married and had a secret crush, how secret would it be if I answered that?
True.
Come on now.
Very, very true. Yes. Well, my dear, I don't know if I have anything else at the moment. Let's see here. Yeah, do you guys?
I mean, is there anything else you want to know about anything? I mean,
I think I covered it all for the most part. Oh, okay. No, I got one. Well, I think I know you said this. So, how did Willie Mack get you over to here? That's a good question. How did Willie Mack get you over to here exactly?
I was covering Eugenia Cooney, and I was covering him when him and Belle Aubrey were going back and forth, and he loved my coverage of his videos and her videos. And it wasn't him. Well, he was the gateway, but who was it that actually who actually pointed out that I was actually commentary community was Matt Pitt.
Yes.
Like, he literally, on a day stream, he literally went over video by video going commentary. I don't know who that is, but commentary. Dude, you're in the commentary community. And I was like, I'm not in the commentary community. And then finally, after about a month and a half, I finally said, okay, fine, I'm in the commentary community.
Yep, True.
You know.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, so, let me ask you this, though. How did Keemstar get your attention? Or how did you get Keemstar's attention?
To this day, I do not understand how I never got blocked by Keemstar. All right, so my first interaction ever in voice chat with Keemstar was me cussing him out. Okay.
I love it.
It was over a Swoop video, and remember when he said that Swoop wasn't dark enough to say anything about black people?
Yes.
Yeah, that was Keemstar, and he was on his little kick about being 9% African, and to listen back to that video is very cringe because that's when it was super woke days. And then I used to retweet Keemstar. Jesus Christ, I retweeted Keemstar at least every other day at one point. Telling him to shut the fuck up, and he never blocked me. It was amazing. Like, he blocks people for the craziest shit, but he never blocked me. And then one day he popped on my channel for something, and I've been cool with him ever since. Keemstar's helped me out a lot. I mean, I understand listen, homeboy can have some bad takes, all right? But I honestly believe Keemstar really does have a good heart.
No, I do too. 100%.
And he has helped me when I didn't even realize he helped me.
Yeah.
And He's been good to me.
Yeah.
He's been good to me, and I don't, you know.
Well, I also think too, and maybe this is just me thinking of it from an outsider's perspective for a little bit. I also think that the reason why, and just based upon your interactions with him, I think that he likes you because of how you are. Because you are, not to make a pun or anything, because you are real. You are you. You know,
I won't kiss his ass.
Exactly.
I think he respects the fact that I don't. I think that's why he likes Nick and he likes Augie, because they don't kiss his ass either.
Exactly.
You know.
Right.
I think that's why. I think that does have a lot to do with it, because Keemstar is so used to people kissing his ass. And like when that shit was going down with Chris, I cussed Keemstar out. There are so many live streams.
Oh my god.
Although the funniest one though is it started out me cussing him out, and it ended up him singing the Golden Girls song to me. That was amazing, and he made me laugh, that bastard. But
yeah,
no, I'll tell Keem he's wrong now in the DMs.
Right.
Like, remember when he made that tweet about Amaranth?
Yes.
And when it was me and Keemstar literally were in the DMs arguing about that for hours.
I remember that.
And I told him he was full of shit, and fuck you for saying that.
Yep. I remember that stream too. I remember that. Yep. But
yeah, I don't have a problem telling what, just because he's a millionaire or he has millions of subs and he's got what I'm gonna kiss his ass? No.
No, and I think that's why. And again, I think that's why he likes you, and that's why he respects you, is because of that. Yeah. And one of the things that one of the streams that you did with him, and I don't know if this was an impromptu stream or if this was a scheduled stream, but it was I know that it got uploaded later as a video. It was the one where it was right after the Halloween special when Chris was still the producer. And he messed up an SD card because it didn't have enough memory on it, and Keemstar flipped the hell out and had a members only, or had a stream, a members only stream, or soon after it went to members only, cussing him out and cursing him out for it. And you went live with Tipster and Matt Pitt, and you were talking about it like, what the hell is he fucking doing? What is he doing? Why is he going after Chris? And then shortly after they ended, or you waited until after they ended it, I think, and then you went live after. And you were wanting to get Keemstar, or you were told later on, like after a few minutes, that Keemstar was coming in.
And I was like, good, let his ass come in. Come on.
And you got him in, and he was so drunk. He was so drunk that he just started screaming, and you were screaming right back, going, "I don't care." What did you say? "I don't care. You know I don't kiss your ass," and you were just giving it right back to him. I'm like, yes.
It's like on Dave's stream. It was like on Dave's streams on Twitch, that when him and Nick were fighting, all right, and it's me, Dave, Nick, Matt Pitt, and Keemstar, and Matt kept playing that fucking soundboard of Nick going, okay, and he thinks it's Nick. I made a point like, oh my god, Keemstar, come on with it, and then he called me a dumb bitch, and I had to cuss his ass back on it, all because of a fucking soundboard I caught astray. Then later on, I went live, and he apologized to me. Yep. Thank you very much.
I remember that. Yeah,
I got that fucking I got a Keemstar-esque apology. Good enough for me. Damn it, he knew he was wrong.
But no, watching that video, and then Brantley came in first, and you were talking with her for a second, and you were like, is a Keemstar there? And he's like, I'm here. And you were like, Keemstar, what the hell are you doing? And you just started calling him out like right there, and I was like, yes.
I like giving him shit. I love giving Keemstar shit. I still give Keemstar shit every now and then.
Oh, I love it.
It's behind the scenes though, but I give Keemstar shit every now and then.
No, I genuinely think that he is a good dude too. I think that not only just with your...
Well, see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. There's Keemstar, and then there's Daniel Keem.
Right. Yep.
Okay? He literally made a living off of being the villain of YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
He literally like made his reputation of being the bad guy of YouTube.
Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
I respect it. And I also respect the fact that, like, the one thing I've always learned from Keemstar, your haters are your coworkers. Because they're the ones who keep your name in everybody's mouth.
Yep. True. Very, very true.
And I always respected him saying that, but now I literally take it to heart because he's right.
Yeah.
Your haters are like your number one coworkers.
Yep, that's very true. Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing, though, with him, though, too, is that he's been around God knows how long. He's been around forever. He's been around the block. He's been canceled so many different times. And yet he's still here. And yeah, he hasn't been on making like live streams and stuff like that like he was before with like the Keemstar show.
Oh, he's doing all this boxing shit. He's so busy with boxing and then all the other business stuff that he does. He's so busy right now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I bet. And I love Brantley. Brantley helping him
Oh,
out.
Brantley's my boo-boo. I love me some Brantley.
So speaking of which, I know you said this before, but I want to just bring back good memories for you. What was that like meeting Keemstar and Brantley in person? What was that like for you?
Oh, Brantley was so, God bless his sweet. I was so tired. You gotta think, I was supposed to drive up there, pick up my car on Sunday. Then I couldn't because it was at an airport and you actually had to fly in from a plane to get it from the airport. So then I decided, okay, at 1 o'clock in the morning, I decided, no, I'm gonna fly up there because I was really gonna go up there. And I was tired, so I slept. You could see I slept in his garage. Well, I slept in his workout room. They had a really comfy chair. So I ended up sleeping in there, and Brantley was checking up on me. Brantley was really sweet. I love me some Brantley. Keemstar was awesome. I couldn't believe it. When I first walked into the house and he walked up to me to give me a hug, I hugged him, and I was like, I cannot believe I am hugging Keemstar right now. What the fuck?
I bet.
I never thought that would ever happen. As much shit and as much as I hated him at one point, I thought it would never happen. But they were both really great hosts, and they were really cool.
Well, and I think the other thing with them though too is that they're both real people. And and that's the thing that a lot of people tend to forget, especially with Keemstar. Brantley has been around now for a while, and I love the fact that they're still together. They are so damn cute.
They're really good for each other. Brantley actually brings out. I mean, I don't. Okay, this may sound bad, but she actually brings out the human side of Keemstar.
Yes.
When Keemstar is online and he's talking about how he loves Brantley, it's not a fucking lie. They are literally all over each other like teenage kids.
Yeah.
She truly loves him, and I honestly believe he loves her.
Oh yeah.
Just by watching them like in person. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. Well, and yeah, you saw them in person too, and you were there. And you actually got to meet Chris for the first time too. I'm sure that was fun.
Yeah, Chris was such a gentleman. He was super cool. It was last minute for me to fly in there, and he let me stay at his house. He was a great host. He showed me around Buffalo, New York, like the city, because he lives in the city. He showed me around Buffalo, and yeah, I mean, it was really super cool being around Chris. He was awesome.
Yeah, I want to get him on here one of these nights and actually talk to him too. I think that would be fun. He is so hard to get a hold of. I've been trying to tag him on Twitter, or I tried to tag him on Twitter a week or two ago, but he's been busy, and I'm just letting him do his thing. So I'll figure out a way to get a hold of him. Yeah, I would love to have him on too. My favorite thing involving Keem is when Minxie said her dick's bigger than his. What are you talking about, Spectre? When Xylie said this? Xylie said what?
Mink said that to Keemstar on my show.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, because he was trying to fuck with her, and she basically told him, fuck you.
Okay. Good for Minxie. I love Minxie. Oh, I love her. She's awesome, too.
Yeah.
Hearing Xylie go, Salvo. Oh, yeah, when you were introduced on that stream and creeping out Salvo. with the mask on. Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
But you know, and I know that bringing that name up is, I know, I'm sorry, but I know that there's been a lot going on with that too, and we don't have to talk about that if you don't want to. We can just.
Oh, we're not. We're
Okay.
not going to talk about that.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, and I already told myself we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna bring
Nope.
that up. Nope, not happening. But Rag did have a. Okay, so you know Mr. Ragvarak, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He has always provided me with a list of questions, despite despite who the guest may be, whether we know them or not. There's always a list of questions that he always gives me to ask my guests. It's a reoccurring segment. We call it Rag for Rock Questions. So his questions are your pets. Initially the pets. We know who your pets are. Pumpkin, Edna, and I forget the third one's name.
How are you going to miss my
Penelope?
Penelope? She forgot about you, baby.
I'm sorry.
Fat girl. She forgot about you. Yeah, she's not happy. She just slammed her tail down.
I'm sorry, Penelope. I'm sorry.
Penelope's like, it's always about Pumpkin. It's always about Pumpkin.
Well, Pumpkin, would you say that Pumpkin's always the one that wants attention from you? Would you say
Pumpkin's
that?
my co-host.
Yeah, exactly. Pluto's mine.
Pumpkin's my co-host.
Pluto is mine. Yeah, I get it. He's upstairs right now with Daddy, but Pluto was usually my co-host too. And pictures. I believe that there's some pictures on your Twitter, right? Of all three of them?
Yeah, there's pictures on my Twitter, all three of them. Yeah.
And we know about your D&D. That you're half orc. What was the other question? Anime. Do you really want to?
Hell no.
I didn't think
Hell
so.
no.
I didn't think so.
I mean, now I have watched some anime that I thought was pretty cool because they're based on like video games or whatever. Like, there's this one with a long ass title, and it's about a girl who puts everything in stamina, or something like that to make her like the best tank or whatever, and she survives everything. I love that anime. Apparently, it just came out with a season 2, but we're waiting for a dubbed version of that because I don't do subs. But anime overall, no, that's my husband. I'm sorry, I'm Gen X. I don't do anime.
I just started getting into anime not that long ago.
I refuse.
Well, I mean, it's not. Some of them are actually pretty good. Like the one that I've talked about quite a bit is it's called Silent Voice. It's on Netflix. It's funny and sad at the same time, but you just have to get past the sad part in order for you to not be bawling in a corner over it. But I'm
good. I'm good.
I don't blame you.
It's anime. I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, what? Spectre says one day you'll like it, Xylie. No, I don't think so. No. Rag asked, do I find these pictures of your cats? They're on her Twitter.
They go on my Twitter.
Yep. They're on her Twitter.
Scroll Twitter.
Yep.
Go under media. Scroll Twitter.
Oh, Spectre, didn't you have to drive Chris's ass to the hospital? Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. You drove Chris's hospital.
Yeah. Yeah, because he didn't hold the vinyl tab. He held the fucking hook and almost ripped his thumb apart. Yep.
Oh God. And that was while you were four-wheeling, right? Is that what happened?
Well, it wasn't technically a four-wheeler. It's one of those ones that's like a four-wheeler, but you can put like up to 4 people in it or 5 people in it. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, it was fun.
And that was on was that on Keemstar's like actual property that you guys had done? Oh, nice. Oh, I bet that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, my husband's family has a bunch of land in Tennessee, and they have 3 or 4 four-wheelers that they've had for a while, and they still run fairly well. And we just go off and just ride off for hours and hours and hours on those things. They're so much fun. It's so much fun. Because I think that they have, I think it's like 1,000 acres on private property. so we can just go off and do whatever we want on them. It's or on the land itself. It's so much fun. He wants to move to Tennessee at some point and live in the middle of nowhere. I'm not quite there yet.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, have you so what's the plan for moving to, are you still planning on moving? Is that still a thing or no?
It's looking like we're probably moving next year.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah.
To Michigan, is that right?
Michigan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, are you looking forward to that? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a thing.
Yeah, I can't say I blame you. Yeah, that's pretty much how I am too. Like, if we were to ever move, we've thought about like moving to like a different house, like within the area that we're in, possibly. But with baby Huck, we want to make sure that she's in a good school if we can help it, and she's in a great school district right now. There's so many different factors that we have to factor in with it, but but what he would like to do ideally is to move us literally and move us right now and move us to Tennessee if we could, like tomorrow. He totally would.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for that yet. No. Not quite ready for that yet because it's literally in the middle of nowhere. Like, the closest thing I think is a little grocery store, and it's like an hour and a half away. I'm not ready for that yet. Not quite. Not quite. Oh, and Spectre had one last question. Y'all are trying to pick on her. Who of the now recording boys is the hardest to put up with?
Matt Pitt.
I need the answer to that question. What about Mitch? How do you feel about Mitch?
He's Australian.
Okay, fair enough. What about D-Max?
No, I mean, in all seriousness, I like the now recording boys. I think each one brings a different talent to now recording, and they're all actually great guys in their own right.
Oh, yeah,
I actually like them. I just like I don't like bolstering their heads.
Yeah, true. I don't blame you there.
I don't like blowing their heads up because they get a little too cocky sometimes. But I actually like all the now recording boys. I don't dislike any of them, honestly.
No, I know you don't. No. Yeah. I wanted to ask you about this real quick while I was thinking about this. And I know that you saw this, but I didn't know if you had actually, like, if you knew what this was about or not. So I'm getting ready to show something. Hold on, give me just a second. Let me share my screen with you real quick. So, Mr. Badwick posted this earlier. What is this about? Do you have any idea?
Oh yeah, he wants to get cocky. And don't worry, when it comes out, I'll be reacting to it.
Do you have any idea?
Mr. Badwick wants to get cocky.
I saw this earlier. I think it was this morning after my stream with Nerdy John, and I'm like, "What is this? What is he doing?"
We'll see. We'll see what he's doing. We will see. We shall see.
He's a shit. But I love Badwick though. Badwick's cool. But he better be nice to you. What is he gonna do? What how did you find out about this? Did he besides him like showing this off? Did you know about this prior to him posting
I saw the thumbnail. And I'll be ready to spank that ass when he uploads that video. I will be ready. And I will get him in front of everybody. And I will make sure it is a monetized live stream when I do it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh boy. That whole thing. Do you want to go into the Milltown's Best thing? Do we want to talk about that?
I mean, there's nothing really to talk about except for how he's a loser. He's a loser.
That was exactly. That whole thing was just so stupid. It was I mean, it got Peepaw attention that he deserved, I guess, in retrospect. Now he's almost monetized. You know,
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I love Peepaw to death, but even Peepaw was is way too forgiving of him.
well,
Is
and
way too nice to him. I love Peepaw to death, and he knows I get on him all the time. About being too damn nice. I'm sorry. I think he gives Milltown. Let's put it this way: how Beavers was talking about Milltown on Now Recording is exactly how I feel about Milltown.
right.
And I saw it the first time he ever came up on the channel.
I did too.
He is a disingenuous. He's one of those YouTubers. He's a disingenuous YouTuber that the only thing he's trying to do this for is making money.
Yeah.
He's very narcissistic.
Well, and what got me about it was so I remember when he first came on your stream, he made a video about Chris apparently, and Leon was the one that brought it to his attention, and he watched it, and I don't know if he watched it on a stream or if he watched it on his own, and Chris was just like, "What is this?" And then you had a live stream with him. It was Core, Leon. Did Chris join eventually? I can't remember.
I can't remember because Chris doesn't jump up on my channel anymore.
Yeah, he I think that he was in chat, if I remember correctly too, at least. And you guys were talking to him, trying to figure out, what he was about, and, just talking to him and having a conversation. And then he just did a 180 and just, was just talking and out of his ass for the most part. And I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Like, I get that you are not used to commentary to a certain degree, but at the same time, I mean, like, really? This is what you're about?
He's a stupid anti-channel.
Yeah, and
he's an anti-channel, and he's only an anti-channel because he's just.
Yeah, this is.
He wants to be a cool kid.
Yeah, for attention, for what? Like, what attention are you gonna get out of this?
Yeah.
But
I had him on my channel twice as a meme. That's it.
Yeah, and
yeah.
I would understand if he, and I'm sure that you would too. I would understand if he would have had like some research, keyword there, research behind his streams and or his videos and stuff, and he actually used that for actual criticism, right? That would be one thing. But no, he didn't even look at shit when he was talking about Chris, and then when he came up on Peepaw stream with you and D-Max, oh my god, you two. Let's just say that stream is legendary.
Yeah, that was a great stream for Peepaw. That was an amazing stream for Peepaw.
Yeah.
I can tell you this. I felt fan-fucking-tastic when I got done with that live stream. It felt so fucking good. It felt so good.
I bet you did.
Oh my god, it felt amazing.
Yeah, I bet it did. Because you know what? And I've said this before, and I've said this before to people, and I've said this to other people too. In my personal opinion, I feel that you personally get too much shit. I do. I feel that you, and again, it's to me, I don't like it. You don't deserve half of the shit that you get. You don't. Because it's, how is it that, that they think that you're, like, when he brought up about, did you monetize that video? What does that matter? Like, why is
Because that's all he thinks about when it comes to YouTube. All he thinks about is the money.
Yeah.
Do you know how many of my videos aren't monetized? Like most of my videos, they are monetized. Do you know how many yellow check marks I get?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know? I mean, not check marks. I'm sorry, yellow dollar signs. Okay, where I only get monetized. I only get monetization and ad feedback from people who have YouTube Premium.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of videos that I do that I put on members only, those aren't monetized.
Yeah,
I do a lot that's not monetized. A lot. That's not monetized.
Yeah, and what would it matter even if you did? Like, why are you specifically getting called out for that? That's what I don't understand. Is why is that such a point of contention for you personally to make money?
Haters are gonna hate.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
Because I guarantee you, look, haters are gonna hate. Haters are gonna hate. Listen, like I said, I respected Keemstar when he said it, and I put it into motion this year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? all those people that hate me and you think it's wrong for them to hate me, they're my fucking coworkers because they cannot shut the fuck up about me, and I'm always on somebody's mind. And let me go see what Xylie is doing.
That is why you are the queen. Because you take that and you run with it and you use it. And that is why we all love you, and that is why we're all here for you. And again, that's why I feel that you get too much shit is because of that. I do not like it at all. And
yeah, but you know what? Look at the flip side though. Look at the flip side. The amount of people who hate me versus the amount of people who support my channel. And I'm not talking monetize either. Even a lurker is supporting my channel. True. Because every person who is watching a live stream, they're putting me more into the algorithm. I don't care if they type in chat or not. Now, granted, typing in chat helps with the algorithm also, but I love my lurkers too. They're supporting my channel. So everybody who gives me money or gives me memberships to the lurker who literally just watches and not says anything in the chat, all the people who actually support me versus the ones who talk shit, the ones who support me outweigh them by a long shot.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and that's why, obviously I will always support you no matter what because I love you. And the rest of, and everybody else that knows you, that, that's what you have to go off of, and I love you for it,
Listen, I must be doing something right because people can't shut up about me. I must be doing something right.
True. And
the one time, which is the only thing I'm going to say about it, the one time I fucked up, they couldn't stop about it. But if you want to get technical, they were always talking about me before I made that mess up.
Yep, that's true.
So it hasn't changed.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no,
it hasn't. Keep
talking
talking about me. That way people can ask, who's Xylie?
Yeah.
Who is Xylie? Who Xylie Gets Real? Let me go check out Xylie Gets Real.
Yeah.
You know how many people I've gotten in my chat telling me, oh yeah, it was this controversy that brought me here and you're actually pretty cool. Awesome. I'm glad you like it. Not everybody, that's the thing about YouTubers, and that's something people always got to understand. People are going to hate you.
Yeah.
People are going to hate you. Not everybody's going to like your content. 100%. Not everybody's going to like what you do.
Yep.
And I'm telling you now, the bigger that you grow, the more haters you're going to get.
Yeah.
I remember somebody telling me, watch how people change once you get monetized. And I had a lot of people change up on me once I got monetized.
Really?
I did. I had people in the background that changed up on me once I got monetized.
Wow.
And then once I hit 5K. Some people switched up on me because I hit 5K. Oh, you think you're bad now? No. I'm just doing my thing.
No. No. You have not changed. Okay. I wouldn't say that you haven't changed completely. That's not fair to say. I would say that you haven't changed the way that you make your content in the year. Has it been a year and a half? Or a little over a year, maybe?
No, my channel's been around. My channel, my channel started May 6th of 2020. My channel's been around for 3 years. And I started, uploading on my channel when I joined. Now, I took a month off here and there, but, no, the channel's been around 3 years. I've been in the commentary community for a year.
Right.
There was, a year and a half where I was transitioning out of T into commentary because I wasn't necessarily trying to go into the commentary community, but I liked the subjects that the commentary community was doing, all right?
Right.
And I was transitioning out. Yeah. But I've only been in the commentary community for a year.
That's hard.
Officially.
That's so weird to think, because I must have started watching you, right around the time that you first started going into commentary then. Because and I think I said that earlier too. If I didn't earlier, that's what I meant to say. But
I did change though, because oh, Badwig. Xylie is still sipping the tea. Okay, Badwig, I can't wait till your video comes out because I'm gonna burn your ass.
Oh, Badwig,
I'm going to burn your ass.
Get him.
Oh, I cannot wait. You can be ready to call in when I start talking shit about you, okay, homie?
Badwig, you got a lot of balls showing up. I'm not surprised though, honestly.
When I was in T and stuff like that, I was very cancel culture. I believed in going after sponsors and stuff like that. And then when I started covering more heavy topics, I realized that It's not like that. I don't care about a word. Like, I care about a word somebody says, but I'd rather somebody be deplatformed because they're actually like hurting people. Not by bullying, but by, you know, SA or like child abusers or pedos, stuff like that. You know, that I realize that's more important than somebody throwing some shade over some makeup and they should get canceled over it.
Right. No, 100%.
You know?
Yeah. No, I totally agree. Oh.
You know, so my things on cancel culture has changed, and I've made it very, very clear throughout the process of my channel. I've made it very clear about my changes and how I feel about them.
Yeah. And that's the thing though, with that, within commentary, different things happen and different subjects come up and different reactions happen and things like that. Like I was with my you heard me say this earlier, my first live stream this morning was with Nerdy John. That's going to be a lot of fun. And we were talking about like the reactionary content that's under fire right now because of the dumbass XQVC. And we kind of briefly touched upon it the other night that, you know, like what is going to be allowed from here on out, how are things going to change, and what you were saying too, like you were a little afraid of what was going to change because of what you do personally.
And yeah,
And
because I do a lot of, I mean, my channel at this point is a reaction channel.
yeah, and that's, you know, and again, most of us that's most of what we do here. And you know, obviously I haven't really been doing a whole lot of that because I prefer this is more my comfort zone. But on the occasion that I do reactionary stuff, that's what I'm afraid of too, is like what's going to happen if I react to a certain video that I think is okay to do. Are there going to be stipulations as to how long you can react to it or how much you can react to it? Like that's what I would be thinking too. I don't blame you. I don't blame anybody for being a little scared about that.
Yeah.
You know, but again, I personally don't think that one content creator is going to change that. I don't really think that XQVC has, well, I don't know.
XQC.
Okay. XQC,
Yeah.
excuse me. I don't think that I don't know. Do you really think that he has the reach to be able to make changes like that? Maybe.
I'm not saying he's going to be the one to make the change. I'm saying if enough of a stink is put out there, then they may end up changing something. But what it is you're talking copyright law.
Yeah, true.
So what it would end up being is there ends up being a court case somewhere. Not saying the XQC stuff's going to end up in a court case, but you know, it's just, I don't know, there's too much of a fire about it right now.
Right. No, I agree. And that's I'm sorry, I got his name wrong. Excuse me. I'm sorry. But I didn't really know very much about him until just fairly recently, so I apologize for saying his name wrong, but who knows what's going to happen with it. It's just, I hope that it won't affect you too much, obviously, but, you know, we'll just have to see what happens, I guess. Spectre, I know I'm changing around this community because I can tell my filter is slowly going away. Okay, Spectre.
Okay, Spectre.
Okay. Would Xylie mind going into details about her cats, like personality, breed, etc.?
I only know the breed of one of my cats because the other two are like mixed breeds. Oh god, what breed is Pumpkin? Pumpkin is a Norwegian forest cat.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's a Norwegian forest cat. I got her and Edna both the same day from a shelter. And I got Penelope, who is the one who literally argues with me. I got her from somebody at my job at the time, and she was the feisty one out of the bunch. She was the one that would fight the other kittens to get out of the cage. And I was like, I want her.
Oh.
And she's been a terror ever since.
The feisty ones are always the best.
Yeah, she would literally argue with me. Literally. Literally argue with me.
I see. We've only had male cats. We've never had that. We never had female cats. I think.
My favorite male cat I ever had, his name was Gur Baby.
Oh.
And and the reason why his name was Gur Baby, because we figured out young, when he would run, he would gur at the same time.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So when he would run, it would be like, "Arr."
Oh, that's so.
And he
cute.
would mouth off too.
He
was my favorite male cat I ever had.
Yeah, my husband has only had male cats. But I think when he was younger,
male cats are more cuddly.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chief would sleep on my husband's head almost every single night and would complain if he couldn't sleep on his head. Kirby was perfectly content just sleeping on top of the couch. Unfortunately, like I think I said this earlier, unfortunately, both of them have passed away.
Yeah.
So now we just have Butthead Pluto upstairs, who I love to death. I do. Pluto is our black lab, and he's awesome, and I wouldn't trade him for the world.
Let's see. I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? No, my cats. Like now, Pumpkin is very needy.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, Pumpkin and my husband have the same personality. Literally the same personality. I couldn't imagine Pumpkin being a male cat because I wouldn't be able to breathe without the male cat being up my ass, because Pumpkin literally busts her ass to follow me all over the house. I'm surprised she's not sitting beside me right now. Oh, that's because she's laying in front of her dad while he's playing his video games. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Edna has my personality. She's very bitchy and to the point, and you don't change things with her. She hates things that change.
Mm-hmm.
And Penelope, well, let's just say if Penelope was a child riding a school bus and going to school, she would be riding the short bus.
How so?
Because she is special.
Oh, that's so cute.
She's not all there.
Oh.
Just saying.
Oh, that's so sweet, though. But you love them. I mean, you can't, like, once you become a pet parent, it's like it changes your entire perspective on pets and animals, I think, in my opinion.
They're
too.
my babies. I can't wait to get a basset hound.
Yes, a basset hound named Roscoe. I remember. Yes.
Yep. I want a little basset hound.
Yes, I love that name, is Roscoe. I love it. That's so cute.
Roscoe P. Coltrane. That's gonna be his name.
Will you tell KHuck about the story of the mouse in the garage? What?
Oh, Penelope. Okay.
Oh.
So we came back from somewhere. I don't know where we came back. And we opened up the garage door. All right. And my husband, being the smart man that he is, left a fucking bag of potato chips on his workbench.
Mm-hmm.
And I was getting ready to go into the house from the garage, and the bag of potato chips moved. And I was like, what the hell is that? I'm starting to freak the fuck out, because I know that's a mouse, right? All of a sudden, my husband went over there, kind of touched the bag, mouse came running out. By this time we had the garage door closed. And I saw the mouse. I ran into the house. All right, and I'm sitting here looking at it through the glass, right? Going, I ain't going out there. There's a damn mouse out there. And then finally the mouse decided to go into the shop vac. All right. Then you had Edna and Penelope. They could smell the mouse in the shop vac, right? So my husband decided to take the top off the shop vac.
Oh, no.
And when he took the top out of the shop vac, the mouse jumped out. Edna runs straight for the mouse to get the mouse. Penelope, she ran straight to the door of the house and started scratching at the door with this frantic look on her face going, let me in the house, let me in the house, let me in the house. She was scared to death of the mouse. I had to let her in, go, get your ass back in there, get in here, get in here, and close the door real quick. And Edna went and caught that mouse and got mad at her dad because she paralyzed it. And it was rolling around, and my husband picked it up and did what he did. And she got mad at him for like an hour over it because he took her toy away. But yeah, Penelope is scared of mice. And my husband has noticed, it was the other day, apparently Edna caught another mouse. My husband had to chase her down in the house to get it from her. But apparently Edna and Pumpkin have been trying to train Penelope with mice, and
Funny.
yeah, she's not a very good student. Now the baby crabs, because we're like 50 feet from the swamp, right? So and
Yeah.
there's baby crabs in there, like little mud crabs. They'll come into the garage. Now, I will say Penelope is a mud crab assassin.
Oh.
I will say that about her. She is a mud crab assassin.
Oh.
Edna is a cheater. She likes to camp in the spot that they come in at. She likes to sit there and just wait for hours for one to come in the door so she can grab them. She cheats. But yeah, Penelope is a mud crab assassin.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh man, see, I want cats again. We've thought about getting another cat, or at least, or maybe a kitten at some point. But with everything that we've had going on here lately, it's just been impossible to do so. But we've thought about getting another cat.
Well, that's why we haven't gotten a dog, because of how our backyard is. We can't put a fence.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we can put a fence on the side and the front, but we can't put a fence in the back. And with, like, the bog, muddy swamp area right here, I don't want my dog to go out there and get stuck in the mud and I don't see him. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we can't have it. Because I'm not going to have a dog that they can't go outside.
Right. Yeah, no, I get.
So.
Yeah, that's my thing though too. Is that when we first moved into this house, we were at that point we were talking about getting a dog. We just had the cats, and when we were looking for houses, one of the things that we were looking for was a backyard fence. So then that way, when we did get a dog, we could have that security. And like, when did we get Pluto? Like 3-4 months later was when we got Pluto. So yeah, that was one of the things that we had looked for when we were getting our house was a backyard fence, big enough to where we could have like gatherings and stuff like that, but also when we got a dog it could be fenced in and we wouldn't have to worry about it. He can't do tethers or anything like that. We've tried. He will choke himself if we were. Yeah, no, I can't. Nope.
I come from the thing that I refuse to tie my dog outside.
Yep, same.
I don't like that, especially where like my husband wants to move me. Nah, too many wild animals. Nope. I want my dog to be able to run away if they have to.
Right.
You know.
Right.
I don't believe that at all. But no, I want a dog. I want land. I know if we end up with land like my husband wants, we're probably going to end up with some outside cats to like mouse the barn and stuff like that, which is fine. It's just, you know, I told him, I said, well, we got to make sure to get them fixed. We got to make sure to keep them up on medical and stuff like that. I don't mind having outside cats, but I'm not having it here because we're too in the city and people are disgusting the cats out here. They'll kill them on purpose, or like the interstate's near us, and yeah, I don't want any of that.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't want any of that either. I don't blame you one bit.
Yeah.
Did Xylie see the thumbnail for this?
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
Yep, I saw the thumbnail. Thumbnail was really good.
That was Miss Squatchin. That was our fight. That was our feisty Squatchin. Yeah.
Squatchin's funny.
Oh, I love Squatchin. She's so flippin' funny. I love her. She hasn't been doing it as of late that I've noticed, but she's been trying to finish Diablo 4. She's been streaming on Twitch every so often, so I'll catch her every so often and say hi. I do not know anything about Diablo.
Brag, my husband's family is kind of known in their village, I guess you can call it. It's not big enough to be a town. Their family is actually known. They use basset hounds for hunting. So, like, he's been raised on basset hounds.
Oh, no, Purple, she didn't see that one. No, she did not. Okay, hold on. There was another thumbnail that Purple had made for you. Hold on. Let me pull that one up. I totally forgot about that one until just now. Thank you, Purple. Shame on me. Hold on. There was one that she had made for you before, she found out that Squatchin did it. Hold on, let me minimize it real quick. Hold on, give me a second. No, that wasn't it. Dang it! Hold on.
I remember when Purple first started doing thumbnails, and she has improved so much. Her thumbnails are kind of fucking fire, for real.
Oh yeah, no, they're great. They're amazing. I have her working.
She's been doing really good with thumbnails. I remember when she first started, and she was like, you know, going, "Oh my God, Xylie, look at this!"
Yeah, her and Abby both have really been helping me out with the said thumbnails. They've been their thumbnail game is awesome. Do you see this? Do I need to share my screen?
If you're putting it on your screen on YouTube, give me a second.
Okay.
Because it hasn't popped up yet. True, that's the only way you get better purple paw print. I finally found a style on my channel for my thumbnails that I like to do with the picture frames and like the torn paper and stuff like that.
Yeah, those are really cool.
Xylie gets catty. Look at the babies. They're so pretty. Aww.
Yeah.
Look at them babies.
Yep. She made that one for you before she.
That's cute.
I love it. When she first showed that to me, I was like, oh, that's so cute. But I already asked Squatchin if she could do it. So I have this just in case. Just, you know, if you want to come back, you know, I hope you do. But if you ever want to come back, that's in that will be the thumbnail for the next.
You got one in the chamber. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. No, she made me another one too. For like my random streams that I tend to do every so often. So this will probably be my placeholder for the time being. Hold on. There's that one.
Hold on, I'm waiting for it to come up. Can't believe Bagweight come in here after he talked that shit.
I know, right?
I swear to God. Yeah, I'm gonna get his ass. He gonna get it.
I know. I knew that he was gonna get it the minute that he posted that. I'm like, are you kidding me, dude? He's just asking for it.
Yeah, that one. I like that one. That one's cool.
Yeah, that one is supposed to be Pluto because Pluto was my co-host. So
yeah.
Yep.
That one's cute.
Yeah,
that one's really cute. I like that one.
Yeah, that one. I love the art that Cat made for me. With my starting
Cat is amazing.
Stuff.
I play D&D with Cat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's amazing. Yes, for this and my original PFP, and then Miss Eva, our lovely Eva, making that one for me too. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Cat's super cool. She is like Cat is an all around like. How do I put it? She's like genuinely a nice person.
Yes.
And she just goes, like, I mean, I hang out with her almost every night, all right? And, you know, imagine hanging out with the boys and how that can be, and she just takes it in stride. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Cat is an amazing person.
Yes, 100%. And she's one of those people that you can just ask for pretty much anything, or you just give specific details, as to what you want, and she'll just take it and run with it. And it's amazing what she can do. Like, I've seen some of the stuff that she's posted on Twitter, like of her D&D stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, that is amazing. That is incredible.
True.
Oh yeah, no, Cat is great. Again, all of these artists, man, I'm telling you, like, they got so much talent in them, it's not even funny. Like Mishi made that for me, and Empress has made some stuff for me, and before she left, Aussie made something for me too.
Yeah.
You know, and other people have. Oh, they're all incredible. Squatchin, everyone, every single one of y'all are amazing. But I have to run to the restroom real quick. So if you would not mind entertaining the chat, I will be right back. I don't have to say this to you like I have said to the other guests. I don't have to say don't get me banned because I know you won't. So I don't have to say that to you because I know you won't.
No, you don't have to say that to me. So I'm good.
I will be right back. Talk to the chat. I'll be right back.
Yep. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the N-bombs. Let's go. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. All right. Any other questions? Y'all have any other questions for me? In the chat? Yes, no, maybe. Kat made Xylie's Druid avatar. Yes, she did, actually. I love my Druid avatar. She did such a good job on it. I'm loving this a lot. You two are a lot of fun. Nuclear winter, sir. You better put an O behind that. Damn, I was gonna sneak into the call. Yeah, Maggot, you can't help me like Matt was able to help you. Damn it. You can't help me. I'm nervous. I'm gonna be Maggot right now, guys. Okay, look, I'm gonna act like Maggot now, okay? Oh my god, please don't leave me. I'm gonna be so nervous up here by myself. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yo, Xylie, does your husband come from a family of swamp folk? No. Farm folk. Y'all aren't swamp. Y'all don't even have swamps there, do you? Are y'all swamp folk?
No.
Oh, they're farm folk, not swamp folk. Do you have an idea for another D&D character? No. Yeah, Maggot edits. Rude. Tell me I'm wrong, Maggot. Jaded had to put hearts up there where you were thanking Matt to come saving your ass while I had to go to the restroom. I have stage fright. By this time, you should not have stage fright anymore. Ma'am. I call bullshit on that stage fright now. What class do you want to play really badly? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I'm only doing what I'm doing now because of the people I'm playing with. How many cats are too many cats? If it gets to a point where you can't take care of them, then it's too many cats. I was thanking him because I'm polite. I know, Maggot. I know. That was such a sweet moment when you... I think that's why she did the hearts. It was such a sweet moment when you were thanking him going up there.
Oh, for Maggot thanking Matt for coming up on the stream. Yeah, that was super sweet.
Yeah, I like how Jaded put the hearts up there. It was amazing.
Yes, that was.
Yeah, the husband's feeling better.
He fell at work? What?
Yeah, a while ago.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he was out of work for like a week.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, because his back went out on him.
Yeah. Oh, it was his back. Oh, that's right.
Yep.
I remember. Was Maggot trying to sneak into the call or something? What happened?
Yeah, she was going to come save me because I have stage fright. I have stage fright like Maggot. Don't leave me alone ever again. Empress K, I have to admit, I don't like elves. Okay, listen.
Mm-hmm.
I play Elder Scrolls Online. Well, I used to. Because I'm not paying the monthly subscription anymore, right? But I played Elder Scrolls Online, and me and Rezky used to joke about how racist I was. Mm-hmm. And this is why. I refuse to play a wood elf because they eat people. I refuse to play a high elf because they're all like hoity-toity and blah, blah, blah. The only good elf is a dark elf. Okay? Ooh. That is it. That is the only elf I will ever play is a dark elf.
Ooh.
That's it. All the other elves can kiss my ass.
Ooh, that would be a good one to play. That would be a really good one to play.
Oh, unfortunately in our game we didn't have a dark elf. So.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I said unfortunately in our game we didn't have a dark elf.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I refuse to be a cleric. I refuse to be a healer.
Yeah. I wanted to be.
When I play those type of video games, I'm always a tank.
Yeah.
I like to be up front right there with the boss. I refuse to be a healer because, and it's so bad, but the joke with MMOs is if you're a dude playing in an MMO, get your girlfriend to play so she can be your healer.
Yep.
I break that stereotype. Fuck that. I'm a tank. Mm-hmm. I'm always a tank.
Yeah, that's why I'm a barbarian now, because I wanted to be a tank and smash shit. Yep. But I have the... I don't know if you know what this is. Some people will probably know it, but have you heard of the eagle totem with barbarians?
No, I don't know anything about barbarians.
So essentially what I can do is that I can rage at when I'm fighting somebody, and I can only... But with this said rage, because I only have a one-handed weapon, I only take half damage.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really...
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really, really fun. Well, the way that our DM my former DM designed it that way, but with this new campaign with the newer DM that we're playing with, who happens to be one of my friend's cousins, where he let me keep my original character, which was nice of him to do. I didn't have to do a whole new character, which was nice. So, because I did not want to have to go through all that again.
May, I am a Titan on Destiny.
Yes, so is my husband. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He hasn't played that in a while though. He's been playing The Witcher a lot more here lately.
That is one game I have never played, and I've always wanted to.
He says
I've never
really
played
fun.
The Witcher.
He says that it's really, really fun. It's really fun.
Yeah, no, it looks fun.
Yeah.
I just never got around to playing it because I get sucked into MMOs and I play them for years. And like with ESO, I was playing ESO at least 6 to 8 hours every day. Yeah, like it consumed my life. Like there was no other game for me to play because I was into ESO so much.
Gotcha. Let's see here. I like healers, so I relate. Yeah. I thought about at one point being a healer, but I wanted to smash it. That took over.
Here's the thing about being a healer, okay? When it comes to games, I refuse. All right, listen. In ESO, we used to run trials. I was always main tank. All right, unless I was training somebody and they took main tank and I took secondary tank. And the thing about healers is this: I refuse to heal dumb people. Okay? If you can't see the red dot growing under your feet that you're about to get blasted and you can't move, I'm not gonna fucking heal you for being dumb. Even as a main tank. If I had the boss right in front of me, right?
True.
And I had like some people who are damage dealers, right? And they were doing stupid shit and not doing what they were supposed to do. I would literally take the boss, turn the boss around, and when they did their big swipe, which wouldn't affect me and it instantly killed them, I'd do that. I would purposely kill people if they were being stupid.
Yep, 100%.
Or when the boss would come out and the whole party was being dumb and not in their places, I was the type of tank that I would literally sit down and not do anything. And they would get pissed with me until get in a formation. You're not in a formation. And I would literally sit down cross-legged.
Yep.
And just watch them die. It was hilarious.
You can't heal stupid. Exactly. I love the stars. Exactly.
That's why I refuse. That's why I refuse to be a healer. Because I'm one of those like, nah, you're being too dumb. I refuse to heal you. Fuck that.
Yep. I agree. Xylie would be the type of healer that goes, oh, you're at 2%. I need a heal. Beg for it.
Yes, 100%. 100%. Well, see, and the way ESO goes, your tank and your healer, the tank and the healer needs to be, and it doesn't mean like they literally need to be best friends, but when it comes to that trial, the tank and the healer need to be best friends.
True. Very, very
Because that's
true.
the person that's keeping you alive.
Very,
and
true.
I've gone through some shitty healers in my day, so I had to learn how to make tanks that could heal myself.
Yep.
So.
No, I agree. ESO is really fun. I'm a Brighton mage. Oh. And
a Breton? I was okay, let's see. I have a Breton sorcerer, and then I have 6 tanks. Yeah, it was 6. 2 of them, oh god, I forgot their name. The lizard people. 2 of them were like lizard people. One of them was like the healer type, but I made them into a tank. One was an Imperial, which was actually my first tank, and they're amazing. And I had 2 others, and they were different classes. I had like 6 tanks on there, because that's all I ever like to play is tank. But I will say every single one of them was a healer at once, because that's the fastest way to level up, is you go into PvP as a healer.
Yep, true.
And it's the fastest way to level up in ESO. So if you start to play ESO, make your character, when you get to a certain level where you can go into PvP, make them into a healer. It doesn't matter, and it's the fastest way to level up. Argonians, yeah. Argonians are the lizard people, but yeah.
When I tried healing in WoW, I had that rule, ended up having some rando bitch try to report me for letting her die after she aggroed mods in TPK. Ooh.
Fun fact, my husband is also a tank in WoW.
Oh, is he really?
So he knew that he knew what I was talking about when I would bitch about people. Am I excited for the new Fable? Okay, listen.
Okay, here you go.
fuck Microsoft. Okay?
Yes. Thank you.
Because Lionhead Studios had Fable right. And I am so scared to see how this new Fable is going to look, how the story is going to be. Because look, Fable 2, okay. Fable 2, the mechanics, wonky, kind of sucked. But the story in Fable 2 was good. The story in Fable 3 was good. The original Fable was phenomenal, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Microsoft can kiss my ass for doing what they did to Lionhead Studios. Period, point blank, period. They pissed me the fuck off because I was going to go to PS4 because I like the JRPGs over there, all right? But I ended up going to Xbox because they were like, oh, we're going to do this new Fable. And the new Fable thing that they had, it was actually pretty fun, you know? And then they scrapped it. Because I've always been Xbox. So I'm like, okay.
Right.
So now I'm stuck with Xbox.
Yeah.
All right? This Fable better come correct. If it's not, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah, I've heard a lot
And
about
Microsoft
that too.
can firmly kiss my ass.
Yeah, my husband was saying the same thing. He was like, they better come correct with this one. I hope they do. I don't know much about Fable, though. I've heard it's really good, though.
Yeah.
Is it, like, can you...
Nuke, Fable 3, the story was really good in Fable 3, Nuke. I even cried in that story. Fable 2 was with the dog, and I accidentally killed my dog at the end, and I was so... Because I usually do multiple playthroughs in Fable, and it was my first playthrough, and I accidentally killed my dog. Like, that was my decision, and ended up killing my dog. I broke a controller. I was so angry, and I did not pick that game back up.
Ooh.
I was so mad. But the story was good, though. I liked Fable 3.
Great idea, poor execution. Oh, with Fable 3. Oh. Didn't the OG Fable studio burn down? Oh, yeah, I think so. Isn't that... I heard something about that.
They may have, but I know Microsoft got rid of them. Because they bought Lionhead Studios and then they end up getting rid of them.
Yeah, that Microsoft Activision thing is a whole huge mess, too. I don't know how that's going to turn out.
I don't see the problem with it.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. I don't see a problem with them buying Activision.
Well, and that was my thought too, but my husband was like, well, there's too many microtransactions and things of that nature. I'm like, okay, like, not all games will have it. Well, and I don't know. I personally think that it's okay too, but he was thinking differently for some odd reason. I don't know why. But
well, here's my thought process. Activision, Microsoft's going to go in there and they're going to change a bunch of stuff about Activision. And if anything, they may end up destroying Activision because that's what Microsoft does. They buy studios and then they fuck them up. Mm-hmm. So I'm not worried about them taking Activision.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about them at all. Look what they did with Bungie. Bungie survived.
Yes.
Bungie survived Microsoft, and then they turn around and survived Activision. Bungie is like the warrior of studios.
Yes, 100%. Yes, I totally agree with that. Yes, they are awesome. They survived all that. Hell yeah. Let's see. Real question: did you fuck everyone in Fable?
Actually, no. But you want to hear a funny story about that? So I had a friend. He lived in Washington State. He actually came and visited me at one point, and I got him into Fable. And I can't remember which Fable it was, but they showed you the statistics of people who were on your friends list, right? Mm-hmm. And we were playing one day. We were playing Fable, and then all of a sudden he was like, "What does it mean that they caught however many STDs?" I was like, "Well, what did they say? It says they caught 100 and some, I can't remember the number, like, say 100. They caught 100 STDs. I was like, well, that's sexual transmitted disease. Yes. Whoever you're looking at, they caught 100 STDs.
Oh,
he was like, yeah, my 14-year-old child.
Oh.
His son was playing Fable and literally fucking everybody and got 100 STDs.
Oh my god. Oh.
His 14-year-old child.
Oh my god. Oh no.
It was hilarious.
Oh, that's too funny.
Yeah,
Oh,
they had STDs in Fable. Yep,
wow.
sure did.
I'm scared of the incoming Fable. Maggot posted something with a giant toad, and with the way studios are going these days, I'm terrified it's a romance option.
There's always a romance. There was romance options in Fable anyway. What are you talking about?
Mm.
There was romance options anyway. I had wives in. I had wives or husbands. I had several of them.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was a teenager spank bank. Oh my god. I didn't want to know that. I didn't want to know that. Oh man. Do you guys have anything else for her? It's getting. What time is it? Oh, it's like 11:30.
11:22.
Are you going live after this, or what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah, those last two streams I bet wore you out too, and then today on top of that, or tonight I should say. Well,
Yeah.
Any other last questions, last will and testaments? Put them in now. Yeah, I gotta head upstairs here. Too.
Not giant toads. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about Baldur's Gate?
Probably, maybe. No, I have. Yeah, I have loved the stars too fondly. Said she's scared of the incoming Fable because of the romance option. The romance options weren't good in my opinion. You do likable gestures so they want to marry you. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got
okay.
them to a point where they liked you enough where they wanted to marry you.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Alrighty. Well, if there's not anything else, can you guys react
No,
to
I don't really
RTU?
care. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't care for RTU.
Can you guys react
I mean,
to RTU? No, not
I
tonight.
don't dislike him, but it's just not content. I don't really care for his
No,
content.
not tonight.
It's just not for me.
Yeah, not tonight. I love Rich though. Rich is awesome. To me,
Yeah, he
he
seems
is.
like a really cool. I mean, he's a really cool dude. I know he's done a lot for Chris and Minxie. I
Yes.
just don't. I just don't. I don't know. I just don't get his content.
I got, well, my husband was the one that introduced me to him, and that was like earlier last year when the whole quantum TV thing happened. And but after that, I kind of stuck with him because I just find him funny.
Yeah.
And I loved it when Chris and Minxie were on too. That was great content too. They were great, especially Chris. Chris getting that boost, that was awesome. That was so deserved for him. I had been watching him for at least a couple months when he first started out covering Quantum, and then when he got on Rich's channel, I was like, yes! I was so happy for him. That was so cool.
Yeah.
How are you, Xylie? Is your week still going good?
Yeah. Week's going great.
Yay. There you go. Alrighty, guys. Well, Miss Xylie, it is getting late, and I gotta head back upstairs too, and I'm sure that you are either gonna go live or I'm hoping you get some sleep. And go from there. But this was an awesome conversation.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Well, not only am I very grateful for you coming on here, but for you giving me that shot. I believe, and take this for what you will, but I believe that one of the reasons why I am on this platform and why I'm doing what I'm doing is because of you giving me a shot. And I cannot thank you enough for it. I really can't.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, of course. Thank you, Rag, for posting her channel in the chat. I appreciate it. But I love you and I adore you, and I thank you again for so much for coming on here. And if you do go live, I may or may not be there, but we'll try.
All right.
But I will for sure see you on Monday with the broadcast.
All right. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you for having me on, and everybody in the chat. Goodbye.
Bye, dear.
Bye.
Oh, that was so much fun. That was great. Thank you guys again for coming out tonight. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. That was so much fun. She's the best. Yes, thank you for posting. What did you post here? Is this for the broadcast? Oh, it's for Xylie. Okay. Sorry. For some reason I was thinking it was for the broadcast. Yes, go follow Xylie on Twitter. go do all the things. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. You guys are amazing, especially a great thank you to Xylie for coming on. This was an amazing conversation, and I hope that we will have her back on too. We'll see, maybe. I won't be as nervous next time, I promise. No, I think I did okay. Just a couple of things before we go. Before I officially go. I am not planning. Yes, please post for the broadcast as well too, Reg. Thank you. I am not planning on doing a stream tomorrow night. I might. I don't know. It will all depend on how I feel. As far as like wanting to do any react stuff, or if I just want to sit and just talk to you guys or whatever I want to do. Excuse me. But Monday is kind of up in the air too. It will just depend. But Tuesday, I got to talk to Nerdy John. But Tuesday, I may be able to join him for his members only stream. For those of you, like I said earlier in the stream, for those of you who do not know, he had a bit of a campaign going before I joined. If he reached a certain member goal, he would do exclusive or members only streams on Tuesdays, or on a Tuesday. I don't know if it's every Tuesday, but on a Tuesday. And this morning, he hit that goal. And he is now at, I think we counted 14 members. So yeah, that was really awesome of him to get, and that was super sweet of him. He was he was so surprised by it that he didn't know what the heck to do. It was so cute. Oh, it was awesome. So yeah, so if there is going to be a members only stream with Nerdy John on Tuesday, either him or I will let you guys know. But truthfully, I'm not sure yet. We'll have to figure it out, because well, I'll talk to him at some point, probably either tomorrow or Monday, just depending. But yeah, so, and then the rest of the week is going to be very interesting too. I don't want to give too much away. We have some great streams coming up here soon that is going to be fantastic, and I cannot wait for them. So we're gonna end on a good note here. Give me just a second. Let me switch over to this. So you guys have a fantastic night. Keep a lookout for my Twitter and all that for any updates as far as any streams for this week. I don't want to give too much away just yet, but we'll get there, I promise. So you guys have a fantastic night, and I will talk to you all later. Bye!
Okay, you fucking with the facts. So are you ready for the best? Said, are you ready for the best? Let's go. Yeah, I said I got this, I'm in it. I'm hella filthy, so I got this, I'm winning. I'm not a quitter, so I'm not fucking quitting. Just try to stop me and you'll drop dead missing. I'm on my way to the top now, listen. I ain't never gonna stop too driven. I ain't never getting lost, got vision. I'ma make this shit hot, ignition. Yeah, y'all give me facts, not fiction. Then you know I fucking listen, cause I'm on a fucking mission. Man, you got to be driven, cause this world is unforgiving. You're the only one that's winning, or the only one that's quitting. So get up and stay committed, don't be asking for permission. Hit the gas after ignition and start acting like you're winning. Make your own damn decisions, don't let others make you victims. Have a thought and have a vision, don't get caught up in the millions.
Yeah, I'ma make this shit hot. Oh, I'ma light this shit up. Yeah, I'ma make this shit hot. Oh, I'ma light this shit up. Light this shit up.
I got this, I'm on it. Give me 5 years and I got what I wanted. I'ma go ahead and finish all that I started. I'ma go ahead and get it all uncharted. I can make this place go off like a rocket. I can give a fuck if you hate it or you love it. I don't do this shit cause I think that you're on it. I just do this shit cause I know that I want it. I could give a fuck if I died today. If I'ma go out, it's my fucking way. At least I'll go out with some pride to my name. With the fight, not a play, that's my fucking way, home. Y'all can sit back and think you heard the best of me. I can guarantee that you haven't seen the rest of me. I can guarantee that this shit's gonna be my destiny. And I will never sleep till I make it, then I'll rest in peace.
Yeah, I'ma make this shit hot. Oh, I'ma light this shit up. Yeah, I'ma make this shit hot. Oh, I'ma light this shit up. Light this shit up.
You fucking with the best. You fucking with the facts. Yeah. I don't even know what else to say. Let that 808 right out though. Yeah.